Hey you guys, so I love The Sims 4, okay? I live and breathe The Sims 4 every other day. I own every pack. I'm obsessed. However, sometimes I feel like I need a simulation game that scratches a different kind of itch. And for the longest time, The Sims has been the only game of its kind in the life simulation industry. And the only other competition I can think of that it ever had was the Singles franchise, which is a very different kind of life sim with some very questionable content. Until recently. So, we've had Paralives. We've had Life by You, and now I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw that we also have InZoi, a new life simulation game that's been in development for 1 year, and despite it only being a year in development, it has some of the most realistic graphics I have seen in a life simulation game since The Sims 2 had hair physics. So, yeah. Pretty nice looking game. They've just recently released a gameplay trailer, and we're going to be checking it out today and seeing what all the hype is about. Okay, guys, so I have the trailer up. It's by a game development company called Crafton. I've never heard of them, but they sound like they're new and quite up and coming. They've been making a lot of high-end, big purchases within the gaming industry. So I'm really excited to see kind of what their plans are going forward, especially alongside InZoi, because it looks like they are involved in a lot of other game projects too. So yeah, let's check out InZoi and start this trailer. Okay. Oh my god, the cat is so cute. Wait, this is so extra. Wait, what? Okay. Wow. This game is absolutely gaggy. The journey itself was something. InZoi. Wow, okay. Oh my god. Look at the graphics! She was like running like GTA. Going on a phone. Oh my god, there is so much to take in. You can follow them to work? Okay. And the different kinds of jobs you can do. Oh my god, look at this! Is that oh my god, he's in a gaming cafe. There's restaurants. Okay. Firefighters. The phone is fully realized with the UI. That looks clean. Oh my god, the way the way she put that in the oven. Okay, girl. I see you, InZoi. He's cleaning the floor. I mean, we had to pay for a kit to get that. Skills. Okay, karaoke. No expansion packs for karaoke in this pitch. Painting. Okay, that's like a classic. You know you're gonna get painting in a life sim. I feel like if you're going to make a brand new life sim, is that a claw grabber? Oh my god, you can be in the military? Yoga? Oh my god, the kids are so cute! Oh, the animations. Girl. That is... It's too real. Look at those hairs. It's so nice. I mean, like, not even Alpha CC could never. Like, that's how detailed this is, right? The Sims 4 couldn't even if we had like a hair like that in the game, it would probably explode, right? This is... Okay. I'm impressed. You can make the Joker. Okay. The puppy! Oh my goodness! Okay. And that cat is still cute. Oh, we got building. Okay. It's giving what we've seen with like Life by You and Paralives, like with some of the build mechanics here. Lots of customization. However, it's giving all of that, but with more intense graphics. I do wonder about what the requirements are going to be for this game, because they're going to be high, right? Like, I think my computer will run it, but I don't think a lot of casual gamers or like simmers computers are going to be able to deal with something like this, right? I highly doubt it. I mean, that game, this would have to be optimized to filth, and I don't see how. Unless you're running it on low settings, obviously, but then it's just not going to look as pretty. Wow. I mean, so how are they getting those? Because, I mean, it just looks real. Cut the... Sorry, I'm going to go back and go through this, but that looked like fully customizable furniture. I mean, they were changing the legs on the chair. So you can really get in there and fully change everything. This is the city. You can customize what kind of trees you have in the city. Okay. Cute. Weather. We've got rain. We've got snow. So we've got a fully fledged, like, kind of seasonal weather system. It looks like you can change the way the graphics look. You can do cartoonish styles. Oh, that's nice. It's got like built-in filters to change the appearance of the game. That's really nice. This open world with people just walking around. Oh my gosh, it's so expressive. They're having an argument. They're having a domestic in the rain. Oh, babes, the kids are fighting. A lot of people very upset right now. Ah! Okay, pop off. And then we've got the more wholesome stuff. Looks like gifts like are wrapped and cute. Oh, it looks like they're getting together. So many different animations. I feel like you can tell so many different stories with this. Wow. Because you can really customize this to how you want to play, the story that you want to tell. Wow. Consider me impressed. Okay, so right off the bat, guys, we're coming in. It says, you know, congratulations, you've been accepted as an intern at AR. AR company, please be advised, failure to report to work by 3 PM today will result in disqualification. We strongly urge you to adhere to this timeline. So I love that. So it looks like this is like a text message, and I feel like in that UI, that's where like the core of most of your actions are going to be taking place, like looking for jobs and things like that. Like in real life, you would go on like, you know, website redacted, whatever. And I like that. And I wonder if maybe if you don't make it to your first day on time, if you lose the job, or, you know, you don't get the job. That would be such a fun storyline, kind of like, that's such a good narrative. I love all these cars as well, these cars driving around. I wonder if those are going to be drivable. Currently, I'm aware that they're not. I'm aware that you have to walk everywhere at the moment, but I feel like they might integrate something like that. There is an underground subway system too in the town, and there's going to be more than one city off the bat, so that is also pretty exciting. You can play this game like The Sims and click where you want to go, or you can also turn around and control them directly. And then don't get me started on this this workplace interaction. You can follow your Zois to the workplace, and there will be different tasks for you to complete throughout the day. It's so detailed. I mean, and the tasks that you have to do are dependent on the job that you do. I also just want to take a moment of appreciation for these reflections that are happening. It looks like these reflections are like using the new Unreal Engine 5 technology, so they're probably happening in real time. It's generating them, but the Unreal Engine 5 is so advanced that actually this has way less of an impact on your computer. And that's confirmed as well. They're using Unreal Engine 5 for this game, which is why it looks like it could be the next GTA 6, right? I feel like it's on that level of expectation graphically. I wouldn't expect anything less than this. I love that you can be a firefighter. It looks like with the firefighter career, you don't actually have to go to people's houses to put out these fires. You just do the tasks at the job venue, which I understand because, to be honest, this is the base of the game. They haven't even, it's been 1 year. They've got 1 more year to go to release. So they might change that. They might do it so that you end up going to other homes and stuff, but I don't know. I don't think that's very likely. I think it's just going to be that you can go to your jobs and you can meet people at your jobs and do those tasks, but that's kind of it, right? I feel like it's going to be limiting in that sense, but I'm not mad at that, I don't expect more, considering The Sims releases with far less content each rendition, and then expects us to buy expansions, which I will. I'll throw my money there. I'll do it in a heartbeat. But this seems like they're being a lot more giving, and I wonder if their strategy after launch is going to be to keep updating the game so that it's not finished or in a finished state, or if they're planning on releasing packs or expansions as well to bulk up these different aspects within the world. Here we've got a really nice look of the phone UI which comes up, and I think it's confirmed these text messages are going to allow you to pursue your story. There's going to be different bits of information for you to observe and then investigate as well in the real world, I believe. I've watched some content creators' reaction videos. They got early access to the game, and some of them have spoken about how some people will drop you a text and get you to meet them somewhere in the world, and there'll be different activities, like one of them will be a photographer, and there's like a natural kind of explorative style in how you learn how to play the game, and I really like the sound of that. I can see kind of you can send different texts and reactions, which are probably going to affect relationships as well. It feels a lot more realistic. There's a memo function. You might be able to put some custom music in the game. Wondering if this battery percentage actually goes down or not, because the game looks so realistic with the way that they, have to clean the floor and stuff. I wonder if maybe you have to charge your phone or you lose all of this. And there it is there, the iJob app. So that is going to be how you find your jobs and then kind of apply. So that's really cool. I love this. So this is a schedule. You can have schedules booked in. If you're a child, your school will be part of your schedule, and from the gameplay that I've seen, it looks like when a part of the schedule is ready, or when it gets to that time, your Zoi will automatically go to do that activity. So if you schedule something in, they'll just do it there and then. So you could plan their whole day, theoretically, I think. I could be wrong. But if you don't want to play some Zois on certain days, but you don't want them to go and do something you don't expect, I'm assuming you can go breakfast at this time, brush your teeth at that time, go to the park or do your usual activity, come back home, and I think they'll just do it. I'm going to assume that they're just going to do it. And I really like that, because you could just choose to take over them for a day and not do their schedule and have like a repeating schedule, right? And just do your own thing with them as and when you want, but then you know exactly where they are, at what time. So there's less sort of micromanaging if you have it pre-set up that way. I'm loving these kind of, you can see preferences already, desires, skills. You can change their appearance, and you can see the way their traits work is they actually acquire traits as they age up, but they're specific to certain attributes, right? So as a child, you have this creature of habitat and achievement. As an adolescent, you choose that you're bold. I'm assuming there's like the opposite of bold, you know, so shy, things like that. And I think you slowly grow in different ways as you grow. So you couldn't just put the bold cheat on a child, is what I'm trying to explain. It's that you'll have set traits linked to that age, and that will affect you as you grow, which is really nice. It's just a different take on traits. And then you've got this values section. I'm curious about that. I don't know what's going on there, but I do really like the sound of that. What have we got up here? Edit weather. So you can control the weather as well. So if you don't want the snow, maybe it's not fitting into your story, I think you can just turn it off. Really cool. I am really curious about this. It looks like we can go to market stalls that are around the city and get like fast food. I really like that. It looks like there's a lot of different types of food. This animation here with the Zoi cleaning up the mess, we had to pay £4.99 for that in The Sims. This comes in the game. She's got a fire. So far, the skills we're seeing is piano, karaoke, guitar, and you can guitar and sing together. There seems to be a lot going on in the town. We've got painting. And what else have we got? So we've got writing or reading. That seems to be a way to up your skill. Gardening is probably a skill. And I wonder if they make silly things like the claw grabber a skill as well. I wonder how detailed it's going to be. Are we going to have like skills for every little thing you could possibly do? Because in life, everything is a skill, right? I love that he won. And then it looks like this person is a streamer. Athletic skill. Really curious about that. Look how cute the baby is. The baby is adorable. And he's like trying to entertain the baby. And these dance moves are great. Hang on. There was something back there. Oh, it looks like we can see things happening in the reflection. So there are people walking by here. Really cool. I just want to stop here because it looks like, I might be wrong, but it looks like currently you can only create a young adult, an adult, or an elder. But obviously the game's coming out in a year. They might be adding kids and toddlers and stuff. So that might change. I know they've got them in the game currently, but they might not have them in the Create a Zoi whatever this is. Don't know what you would even call it, but it's amazing. Look at the detail and the different makeup. It's actually flattering. It's actually nice makeup. The eyebrows are nice. You've got different eyelashes. And just to look at the way in which they're creating, there's a colour wheel for hair. It's not even a colour wheel, it's like a full spectrum of colour. It's quite iconic. I love some of these clothes. It's just really nice. And I saw as well, with the clothes, you can actually create your own clothing pieces by choosing the neckline on a character and the colour and where the arms stop, and so I'm assuming you can make fully custom outfits. Not just that, you can layer those clothes as well. Really amazing. Look at all the different types of people you can make. I've heard there needs to be a bit more body diversity, and that's with kind of the weight sliders, and also I think there's less diversity with the skin shades, and I can see that by looking at it here. I do agree. I think, you know, if you can do a hair slider, a clothes slider, if you have a slider for everything, why can't we have a skin slider? But I think that is something that will naturally come. I don't see why they wouldn't include it for the official launch. So this feature here, I know it's not in English, but apparently it has like an AI functionality where you can search patterns and put them on clothing and objects. So if you wanted, I don't know, a tweed jacket, you could type in tweed pattern and then it would make that jacket look like it was tweed, and you could alter the colour, which is interesting. Apparently it's not been ideal for most people using it, but I'm sure there's a knack, I'm sure there's a trick that people will work out. That'll be interesting to see. I feel like that's very much the way we're heading with these kinds of games. I feel like it only makes sense really with the way the world is right now to try this out. And it's definitely sort of a unique selling point. I think it's gonna scare some people, but I also think it probably is the way forward. You can drag and move everything on each area of the clothing. That outfit is dope. The build functionality. It looks good, it looks really nice. Like I said, it's giving Paralives, it's giving, you know, Life by You. I like what is offered. I like what we do have is nice, and it allows you to be creative and be really flexible with what you're using. Not sure about these wooden squares. Is that how you place flooring? And does that limit us somewhat to the ways in which we can build? I don't see curved walls, I don't see diagonal floors, I don't see, you know, these squares are very big. Again, they've got time to amend all of these things, but I'm just slightly concerned about this thus far. And also, I've heard that you can only build and design on one floor, so they don't have stairs that you as a player can put in, but there are stairs in other buildings, like when you go to work or when you're in the town, and also you can't make community lots. However, the world is so big and the lots are so nice and detailed from what I've seen that I don't know if I would be mad at that, because if you've got different worlds, it's almost like real life, right? It just means you can't be a business owner. I feel like that's the only thing. But they'll have bars, they'll have, you know, computer cafes and shops and supermarkets where you can go get your groceries and bump into people. So from a storytelling perspective, I can live without it as long as the rest of what you're offering is really unique, fun and engaging. Onto my favourite part. This has got me so excited. I just want to slow this down. So I can see there is a lot of different options here. Look at the toad! Oh my gosh, and the heart. Oh, these are nice. I don't know how that ball option would work. That's very interesting. So nice. You can fully customize your beds, your chairs, all these objects that are probably still going to have animations. I love that, guys. That is so freeing. Maybe you like the seat part, but you don't like the legs, or maybe it doesn't go because you need the legs to match another object of furniture. Well, in InZoi, you can just do that, right? That's amazing. So many different options as well for the kinds of builds that you can have. I get that there's more limitations right now because it is an earlier kind of standard of game. I love that there's apartments, right? This has only been in development for 1 year, guys. This must be a big dev company, or they must be so talented. Really, really nice stuff. And then let's just take in this city for a moment. All the details, the advertisements. So big. And let's look at these icons as well, guys. So, as far as I can see, there it's limited to a specific area. There's not much going on in the top right, on the left, but in the center here, there is plenty to do. You've got a few different jobs, and then you've got all your public community lots. These orange homes look to be places that your Zois can move into, and I'm guessing over time there's only going to be more, right? You've got these public parks that you can visit. Really interesting. And I wonder kind of what the other jobs are on offer, because I don't think we've seen all of them, especially with what people have uploaded so far. Here we are, guys. So this is where they were choosing their different filters. Off the bat, currently, so far, they have realistic, cartoon, black and white, screen tone, pixelated, fisheye lens, note, posterize, and stardust. I don't know about you guys, but I really, really like the look of that cartoon overlay. Just adds that line on. Really nice. It looks so different. It's almost giving Paralives, but like Paralives meets Second Life. And I'll just let you guys see all of this. Oh, the pixelated one, not a fan of. Fisheye lens would be so nice for screenshots. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think cartoon's my favourite. And then we have the baby. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. The animation's so nice. It's so good. And it looks like we have this park. I know that currently, in its current state of form, this object, this big object, you can't use, which is kind of sad. Be nice to see more, you know, gameplay for the kids, but I understand it's been 1 year. Don't know how many more times I can say that. It's only been 1 year. And I'm sure that'll be updated and included. I think the kids are going to be able to play on this. I think there's going to be so much detail. I think considering they have another year and they've gotten this far in 1 year, I think there's going to be so many more interactions. I think there's going to be so much gameplay. I can't see what else they would be doing over the span of a year other than adding more elements, more worlds, more, you know, interactions, more jobs. I think it's going to be huge. I'm really, really excited to see what InZoi does going forward, you guys. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look at InZoi and their trailer release. I certainly did. If you did, leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Only 60% of you are currently subscribed to this channel. If you're watching and you're coming back, hit that sub button and you'll be notified on my next video when it's released. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.